Hello, in today's video I'm going to be sharing my channeling practice, channeling my guides. This is a practice that I have been doing on my own and feel called to share. It is still something that I am working on strengthening in this skill, so I'm excited to see what messages come through today, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments for me. Otherwise, yeah, let's see what comes through. I'll be doing just some light editing on this video to edit out some of the long pauses and things between the messages. So I just got done doing my morning meditation and I'm going to drop in now. Those who are called to this video are on the verge of greatness, shall we say, stepping into the next level of your healing, of your awakening, of your journey. You have done much work to reach this point you are at here now today, and there is still more to do. But more and more you are trusting your path, you are trusting your own knowing. And while there are still pieces of the puzzle clicking into place, you have already begun to see signs of this clicking into place, signs of encouragement to tell you that yes, you are indeed on the right track. You are making big steps in your journey. Those drawn to Monica's work in this channel are the sensitive souls, the ones who have been through great challenges. And all beings, all humans, specifically have been through great challenges, but sensitive souls go through a unique set of challenges. And these are meant to refine them, to refine you, to learn how to be unique in this world, to learn how to stand on your own in that way and use your gifts to help yourself, of course, and to help those around you. The challenge is to not be pulled into being like the other, to not dim your light, to try to fit in, to shine your unique light. Even when others do not understand, even when others try to take from your light, the challenge is to cultivate your self-protection, your self-protective energy bubble, to know how to hold your own energy and connect in this world, and not to only isolate. Isolation is needed for many points in the journey, but one should not stay isolated forever. This is a challenge Monica has dealt with, as well as many sensitives. So many sensitives at this time have made leaps and bounds in their healing and are stepping into helping and healing others in many ways. There are many who are still dealing with their own healing, and that is necessary to put on your own oxygen mask first before helping others. Many sensitives have been conditioned to help others even at their own expense, even when they do not have that energy to give to others. And that is one of the lessons. At this point in time, the challenge is to stay with yourself first, despite what others are saying, despite what others are feeling, to be aware of that, to not isolate away from that, but to be able to hold your own energetic boundaries in how you show up for yourself first. Many women especially are still giving from an empty cup, still doing, even when they do not have the energy or the desire to do, out of that pressure, the way we have been socialized here. Many women who would not claim being highly sensitive have many of the same challenges and soul lessons. What is it that these people watching this video need to hear right now? Encouragement. While you might not feel you are there yet, to look back on how far you have come, all of the invisible steps that maybe others cannot see and cannot relate to, but you can see, and you can hold yourself in that pride, recognizing, honoring, and loving yourself, and allowing that pride in those past steps and that past growth to be a new foundation, a new positive foundation for your forward momentum, not from a place any longer of striving and struggling to overcome, but from a grounded place of knowing how far you have come and letting that be your stable foundation for your next leap forward. Learning how to stay centered despite the distractions, despite those who may try to persuade you or pull you, knowingly or unknowingly, intentionally or unintentionally, and not allowing that to overtake your energy current, knowing that you are guided, your thoughts, your intuition, your ideas are all connected to your divine guidance, your spiritual guidance. And those that are quiet pulls, quiet knowings, a deep knowing without logic. Fear is loud, worry is loud, persuasion from outside forces is loud. The quiet current of your inner knowing guides you to your highest timeline, along your highest path. Allow that to be enough. Allow yourself to follow this current, to follow your own current, trusting that it'll lead you to exactly where you need to be. And it might not be, it likely will not be the perfect path, the path that you have imagined and hoped. That is part of the journey, part of the surrendering to your soul and to the universe. Our conscious mind does not always know, our human ego mind does not always know what we actually have in our highest interest, or the ways in which we need to move to reach it, the lessons that we need to learn, the experiences that we need to have to learn what we need along the path to reach that point. We often think we can just jump from A to B, but there are usually always lessons that we must move through to reach there. And the key is to have patience with yourself and to not think that you are wrong or bad or inadequate for not being there already, but to know that each idea and each movement as you follow the current is leading you to that place, to the place you are meant to be in this life. Many of the outside influences of social media and other people's opinions like to try to move us away from ourselves towards what we think should be, where we think we should be. But we are where we need to be exactly, even if you do not think so. And many in great pain and trauma have a hard time hearing this, and that is valid. And the key is not to try to bypass that pain or trauma, but to hold yourself through it. And a key in Monica's Shadows into Gold's process is to move through that process. And then after holding yourself through that process, to look back and determine what experiences, what pain is one ready to find deeper meaning and gold within. Not to bypass and force it before one is ready, as that is often re-traumatizing or painful to try to force. And many try to force that bypassing in the spiritual world. But it is not about that. It's about being where you are moving through what you are moving through, and then looking back to see how far you have come and all of the lessons, all of the gold, all of the character and gold of your soul that you have built through it. We will leave you with that. Things are shifting. You are more powerful than you know. With great love and reverence.